Just about ready to go green flag racing here. 25 times around the Cocopah Speedway. The caution lights are down. The pace vehicle will make its way down into the pit area. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you paid to see. It's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy. Dustin Morgan going to lead him down to the drop of the green flag. Here we go into 3 and out of 4, ladies and gentlemen. It's showtime! The field will race off into turns 1 and 2, but the start's going to be called back. False start on the front row. Dustin Morgan must set the pace down to the drop of the green flag. The 98M of Mitch Olson not staying side by side when they worked off of turn number 4, so we'll give him one more shot here. We'll line them up side by side. Nose to tail. Get them ready to go one more time. Again, false start on the front row. As the caution lights already down the field, already lined up and ready to go back. Green flag racing. Dustin Morgan again sets the pace down to the drop of the green flag. They must stay side by side, nose to tail. When they come down to the drop of the green, the pole sitter sets the pace down to the green. Here we go again. Dustin Morgan in row 1. The 98M of Mitch Olson to his outside. Into 3, the field going to bunch up, looking for the green. This time out of turn number 4. Here we go again. Green flag waves. We're underway with the Lucas Oil American Sprint Car Series. Out comes the green. Dustin Morgan going to take full advantage of that pole starting position. Dives it down to the bottom, slides it up to the top, and he will lead on the back straightaway. Mitch Olson, though, with the brakes sparking on the 98M. Dives down to the bottom, but can't hold it, though. He's going to slide back up to the top. He's going to hold on to the runner-up position. Sitting in 3rd right now, it's going to be the 11C of Matt Covington as the battle on the racetrack going to be for 4th. The 53 of Jack Dover trying to steal away from the 45X of Johnny Herrera. Herrera able to split him down the back straightaway. Dover trying to box him in, but couldn't get it done as Herrera's going to take over 3rd. Is back up front. It's Dustin Morgan, your race leader. Dustin Morgan showing the way. Mitch Olson right now sitting in 2nd. 3rd is still up for grabs as the 11C of Matt Covington dives down to the bottom of the racetrack to try to steal it back from the 45X of Johnny Herrera. Herrera able to hold on to it. Covington right now sitting in 4th. The 53 of Jack Dover currently going to round out your top 5. As they work through turns 3 and 4, we'll go ahead and set the top 10 for you. The 33V of Henry Van Dam running in 6th. The 41 of Jason Johnson is 7th. 8th is the 87 of Aaron Reitzel. 9th right now is going to be Wayne Johnson. Your top 10 going to round out with Lance Snorek. Back up front, it is the 2 of Dustin Morgan starting to stretch to about a 4-car length advantage here as he works on the front straightaway. The Arc Wrecking and Eaton Industrial Coating number 2 setting a good pace on the high side of the Cocopah Speedway. The 98 of Mitch Olson right up against the concrete here as he continues to run his 2nd. Johnny Herrera running in 3rd. The 11C of Matt Covington, the 53 of Jack Dover still your top 5 as the battle about to be for 6. Jason Johnson down to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll slide it up on the 33V of Henry Van Dam. Van Dam dives it back down to the bottom. They're side by side on the 4. Give it to the 41. Jason Johnson able to steal away position. Is now right in front of him. Look out, 53. Jack Dover goes around. Jack Dover takes it around, keeps it going. We stay clean, we stay green. Jack Dover is going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4 spots in the process, though, as we continue on green flag racing. As your leader starting to run down the back of the field. It continues to be Dustin Morgan showing the way, though. The 98 of Mitch Olson still running in 2nd. The 45X of Johnny Herrera sitting comfortably in 3rd. The 11C of Matt Covington. The 41 of Jason Johnson right now running at your top 5. The 87 of Aaron Reitzel. Then it's going to be the 77X of Wayne Johnson. Then it's going to find the 33V of Henry Van Dam. The 53 of Jack Dover. The 81 of Danny Wood right now going to run at your top 10. The 99 of Brady Bacon up into 11th. Then it's the 90 of Lance North. The 23 of Seth Bergman. The 9 of Gary Wright. Then it's going to be the 50Z of Zach Chappell. Should run at your top 15. Then we'll find the 20Z of Rick Zeal. The 74X of Joshua Hodges, the 77 of Dalton Gabbard, the 5W of Logan Forler. Then it will be the 2X of Kyle Evans, the 41W of Joshua Williams, and then we'll find your leaders. The 2 of Dustin Morgan. He has gone around the 1X of JT Imperial. Imperial a lap down the competition. So far, the only car to be a lap down. As they'll work down the front straightaway, it is still Dustin Morgan setting a blistering pace on the high side of the racetrack. Mitch Olson now searching down to the bottom, trying to make something happen, though, as he sits runner-up right now. The 45X of Johnny Herrera sitting about a half a straightaway back in 3rd. 4th continues to be the 11C of Matt Covington, but here comes Jason Johnson. Johnson down to the bottom of the racetrack, not able to hold it, though. Slides it back under the cushion as the battle is on behind them. Wayne Johnson and Aaron Reitzel going to go at it. Reitzel down to the bottom of the racetrack, as does Wayne Johnson. Wayne right now with the advantage as they work through turns 1 and 2. Slides it back up across the racing surface. Is now Jason Johnson with a run. He'll take over 4th down the back straightaway. Jason Johnson in the Mesilla Valley Transportation and GT Bobcat 41. He takes over 4th. Matt Covington now going to run at your top 5. As we go back to the front of the field, it's still Dustin Morgan. Morgan looking looking for his very first A-Main victory with the Lucas Oil America Sprint Car Series presented by MAV TV as he works into turns 3 and 4. Herrera having some trouble getting around some slower traffic, nearly pitched into the wall by the 2X. Kyle Evans is now. He'll get a good run off a turn before. He'll get 2 for the price of 1. Evans will go a lap down the competition, as will the 41W Joshua Williams, as everybody right now trying to run down Dustin Morgan. Morgan leading as they work into turns 3 and 4. Mitch Olson able to close up a little bit of ground now as he sits about 5 car lengths back. The 45X of Johnny Herrera, he has got that thing wound up and moving as he is starting to close in on your top 2. The 41 of Jason Johnson and the 77X of Wayne Johnson now going to run out your top 5. As they're working at turns 1 and 2, the 87 of Aaron Reitzel going to run in 6th. 7th for the time being is the 11C of Matt Covington. The 53 of Jack Dover runs in 8th. 9th is going to be the 81 of Danny Wood. Your top 10 is going to round out with the 33V of Henry Van Dam. Van Dam up to the high side of the racetrack, nearly hops the cushion, able to turn it back down across the racing surface. We stay clean, we stay green. As back up front, you've got a new leader, the 98, Emma Mitch Olson. He has gotten around the 2 with Dustin Morgan. Morgan falling back to 2nd now. Going to have to get him with the 45X of Johnny Herrera as Mitch Olson right around the bottom of the racetrack, and the Bovac Olson excavating number 98M as they'll have to get him with slower traffic. Dustin Morgan sliding up off the bottom. Johnny Herrera trying to seal the way, not able to get it done though, as now Dustin Morgan back to the back bumper of your race leader. The battle is on into turns 3 and 4. Dustin Morgan down to the bottom, Mitch Olson up to the high side. They've got slower traffic, and Dustin Morgan has a clear racetrack, and he'll reclaim the race lead in the front straightaway. Dustin Morgan back up to the top spot, but now boxed in by slower traffic. Everybody is held up as it's going to be a 3-wide battle. Look at this for the top spot. Dustin Morgan caught in the middle. Johnny Herrera down to the bottom. He's going to try to get wholesale positions. Can't get it done. Dustin Morgan still your race leader. Dustin Morgan fighting back to the race lead as he's going to try to put the 77 of Dalton Gabbard a lap down to competition. They work into turns 1 and 2. He's got clean racetrack for the time being. Dives it down to the bottom. He'll try to catch what moisture is left on the racetrack, and he will bolt down the back straightaway. As the battle right now going to be for second, it's going to be a 3-car one as the 98 Emma Mitch Olson, the 45X of Johnny Herrera, now the 41 of Jason Johnson. And let's throw one more in there. Here comes Wayne Johnson. Wayne Johnson in the 77X. He is right to the back bumper. Jason Johnson goes from the bottom, slides to the top, and he is going to try to get the run now as they work out of turn number 2. Dustin Morgan, though, having to fight hard and having to reclaim the race lead now. He's got clear racetrack, and he is running away with this thing, but the battle is still for second. Right now, it's Mitch Olson with Johnny Herrera. Then it's going to be Wayne and Jason Johnson going side by side to the front straightaway as they're going to run at your top 5. What a battle! You've got a pair of them down the back straightaway as now Johnny Herrera claims the runner-up spot. Johnny Herrera is up in the second. Mitch Olson going to fall to third. Now going to fall to fourth. Jason Johnson with a big move down to the bottom of the racetrack, but will he be able to hold on to it? He grabbed the berm a little bit. It bumped the car to the high side of the racetrack. He's able to hold on with Wayne Johnson following him through. Wayne Johnson up in the fourth now, looking for third as they work off of turn number 2. They're going to go wheel to wheel now as Johnny Herrera starts to run away from the battle. Johnny Herrera with clean racetrack in the 45X as we'll come to 5 laps remaining. 5 laps to go. Dustin Morgan, your race leader. Johnny Herrera sitting in second. Jason Johnson sitting in third. Wayne Johnson sitting in fourth. Your top 5 right now going to round out with the 98 Emma Mitch Olson as your leader works on the front straightaway. Dustin Morgan, just a handful of laps away from his very first Lucas Oil ASCS National Tour event win as he has a good straightaway over the 45X of Johnny Herrera. Is right now the battle on the racetrack still for third. Jason and Wayne Johnson going to go at it here as they work into turns 3 and 4. Jason down to the bottom, Wayne up to the high side. Jason able to slide it up to the top of the racetrack. He's going to keep his momentum up as much as he can to try to stay in front of the city vending number 77 as they work into turns 1 and 2. Your top 5 still up for grabs now as it looks like Jack Dover has fought his way back up through the running order. Jack Dover right now going to run in 5th. Danny Wood is up into 6th. 7th, Mitch Olson. 8th is Aaron Reitzel. 9th is Gary Wright. Your top 10 rounds out with Henry Van Dam as the white flag is out. One more time around for Dustin Morgan. Dustin Morgan down the back straightaway. Less than a half a lap to go. We could have a first-time winner if he can hold on for 2 more turns of racing. Into 3 out of 4. The checkered flag is out. Dustin Morgan is your race winner. Dustin Morgan picks up his first ASCS National Tour win. Johnny Herrera will cross the line in second. Jason Johnson will claim third. Wayne Johnson will come home with 4. Jack Dover, after spinning all the way back to 10th, will fight back to claim 5th. Danny Wood will take 6th. Gary Wright, after taking a provisional, will show his stuff in a big way here. He takes home 7th. Mitch Olson in 8th. Aaron Reitzel in 9th. Seth Bergman will round out your top 10.